Welcome to New York Giants Full Access. What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access with your boy BigPatssportsTalk. And yes, this segment of New York Giants Full Access is going to be about none other than Mr. Daniel Jones himself. Is Daniel Jones really as pedestrian, average, trash, ass as you guys say he is? Or is he smarter than what you think? You know, I came to this conclusion after hearing another content creator that compared Daniel Jones to Tim Tebow. And he actually said Tim Tebow was better. You guys remember that little magical year they had with the Broncos where they were winning and they won that playoff game? And he compared the stats, and Tebow had a little bit more rushing yardage with 3 touchdowns, and he had 5 touchdowns and 1 interception on that year. But he forgets to mention that Tim Tebow, a lot of those were comeback wins, and that team wasn't scoring points. But that defense was legit. And Tim Tebow had a number 1 receiver and a number 2 receiver that year. I believe he had Demaryius Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders on the field that year with a good tight end and good running backs. And those receivers weren't getting the passes that they were supposed to be getting because Tim Tebow, we all know, really couldn't throw. Made a damn good throw to Demaryius Thomas in the playoff game when they beat Pittsburgh, yes. But for you to compare Daniel Jones to Tim Tebow is extremely disrespectful. First of all, Daniel Jones is a way better quarterback than Tim Tebow ever could have been, and I'm a Gator fan. So I know what Tim Tebow was about. He was a great leader, and he had passion, just like Daniel Jones. And that defense balled out, kept them in games, and he made the last-second drives to go ahead and give them the score at the end of the game. But he had a team around him that was legit, because when Peyton Manning got there, they went to 2 Super Bowls with Peyton Manning. As a matter of fact, lost one to the Seahawks, and then they beat the Panthers. That was a Super Bowl ready team that Tim Tebow was on. This is not a Super Bowl ready team. This is a team that's very gritty. This is a team that's very well coached. But I want to get to the fact that people are bashing Daniel Jones for not throwing up a lot of passing stats when he only had 13 passes. And believe it or not, he had a touchdown drop by Slayton and another drop by Tanner for another 20 yards. So if those 2 passes are completed, he would have been 10 of 13 for almost 200 yards with a touchdown, with 2 rushing touchdowns. So you probably would have had 3 touchdowns on the day. But is Daniel Jones really that bad, or are you guys just mad because he's not doing the dumb mistakes that you really want him to do? You really want Daniel Jones to throw into double coverage or throw it to these covered receivers and get a bunch of interceptions and have a bunch of turnovers so you can say, see? That's why you got to get rid of him. That's why we're losing. What do you expect a quarterback to do when nobody has to get out their back pedal? Oh, but see, Pat, he misses wide open receivers sometimes. Okay, I get it. I could go to the All-22 and show you that the Chiefs put up 41 points, but Patrick Mahomes missed 2 wide open touchdowns in that game. And I saw that without even looking at the All-22. He had 2 wide open touchdowns he missed during that game because he wanted to go to Kelsey, which is his number 1 guy. See, the difference between Daniel Jones missing an open receiver and people like Mahomes and guys like that missing open receivers is that the Mahomes and Justin Herberts and the Burrows, they get a plethora of chances to get it done. See, Daniel Jones, in order to put the numbers that you want him to put up, he will have to play perfect every single game. He will have to play perfect. And that's just not possible. So are you guys really mad that Daniel Jones is not putting up the stats? Or are you mad that he's not putting up the interception numbers and things that you want him to put up because you really deep down want him to force it to these bad receivers and get a lot of turnovers so you can validate your DJ nonsense? I believe DJ is way smarter than what people give him credit for. He's going out there and he's performing the playbook and the plays exactly the way Tebow and them want him to perform. And that's why Tebow and them have love for DJ. Is DJ the future of the quarterback position? I don't know. But I know this, if we continue to win and make the playoffs, it's going to be damn hard to get rid of him. Because those players love DJ, no matter what you say about him. Those players love DJ. DJ shows up every week. He doesn't complain. He runs the playbook the way it's supposed to be ran. And he's getting victories. He's getting victories, man. The dude is 3-1. And I think you guys are mad about that. So you come up, oh, we ain't played nobody. You come up, oh, it's Saquon Barkley. Oh, it's this, oh, it's that. We're winning in spite of DJ. I think DJ is really pissing you guys off. Because he's not throwing it into double coverage. He's not making the dumb plays. He's taking what's available. And guess what? We have a coaching staff that's behind this team and putting this team together, putting this team in spots to win. And when we need DJ to make a play the most, he always seems to come up with that play to get a victory. Hell, we was in the Dallas game. If David Seals doesn't fall down on that pass and get the 30 yards that he probably would have got, who knows what could have happened that game. You might have seen some more DJ magic. We come up with another victory. And yes, him and Tebow are intact in that way because Tim Tebow did the same exact thing with the Broncos that year. Tebow played horrible most of the game. It was terrible. But that defense kept playing hard. And guess what? Tim Tebow got the game-winning drives for those guys almost every time they needed them. And DJ's doing the same thing. Doing the same thing. You guys want him to launch deep balls and everything to Kenny Galladay and Seals? DBs don't even have to get out there backpedal against those guys. But Tebow and Kafka and Wink, they're coaching their butts off this year. See, you guys want Daniel Jones to force the ball into these receivers' hands. You're not slick. You want DJ to force things so you can say, see, look, he sucks. You're mad at the fact that he can go 8 for 13 for 71 yards and no touchdowns and have, 7 carries for like 80-something yards and 2 touchdowns and we win the game. Do you know if Graham Gano doesn't miss that field goal, we put up 23 points that game? Against a very good Bears defense. They still haven't given up a touchdown in the second half of a game. We played a very good Titans defense. We played a very good Panthers defense. We played a very good Cowboys defense. So for all your bashing and everything, if Graham Gano doesn't miss that field goal, we put up 23 points that game, running the ball 41 times. Probably, I think 44 times as a matter of fact. See, you guys complain about how you want a good coach and how bad you want a Joe Judge out of here because his coaching style was terrible, and which it was. It came out to be that it was. But you actually get the coaching change that you wanted and the culture change that you wanted, and you still complain. Why? Because you hate one man. You guys are actually afraid that if Daniel Jones gets another contract with the Giants, he's going to prove all you guys wrong about all the crap that you guys say. And you'd rather be right about DJ than be wrong about this team actually being pretty good. And that's a sad-ass fan to me. DJ is a whole lot smarter than what you guys think. He's not forcing anything out there. That's what you want him to do. That's what you want him to do. I wouldn't give a damn if DJ got 9 touchdown passes all year. If we're 11-6 in the playoffs, damn good, DJ. Because the game plan didn't call for that. The game plan was run the ball. Run, 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 run. His play action fakes were phenomenal. Guess what? The tight end couldn't get open against the linebacker, so he had to run. So you're going to bash DJ for making a smart play and getting touchdowns put on the board? You say, DJ, we got to score touchdowns. He got you 2. And was the only one that scored a touchdown that game. Oh, Saquon Barkley was the player of the game. Yes, he was. He was the damn right he was the player of the game. But then you turn around and say we need to trade Saquon Barkley because of positional value. So you want to take away DJ's only weapon from him so you can really try to bash him. Oh, DJ missed this throw to a wide open guy that's way on the other side of the field. Way on the other side of the field where the play is nowhere near going. Maybe he was wide open because the defense saw that the player wasn't going to that side of the field. And they left him. We'll get into the all-22. But I truly believe you guys are really mad that DJ is not doing what you want him to do. Force plays. You want him to go out there and force plays to the receivers and throw pick after pick after pick after pick so you can really lay it to him. It's funny that when Tyrod Taylor comes in, it's an immediate interception, and if the Bears could have recovered the fumble in bounds, it would have been a fumble lost as well. So we were lucky not to have 2 turnovers when DJ went out the game. Oh, the offense looked better when we was in the Wildcat. Bullshit. We got 1 first down in the Wildcat and 1 good run by Barkley. That was it. You're full of crap. When DJ leaves the game, we almost get 2 immediate turnovers. Great play by Tyrod Taylor on the scramble. Probably should have dove forward and not take a hit on the head. He was trying to get the first down. Can't be mad at him trying to make a play. But he fumbled. And if that dude got his knee up out of bounds when he recovered it, it would have been Bears ball. Not to mention we were up 14-6 with great momentum. Probably could have went up 21-6 if Richie James didn't fumble the ball because we had serious momentum right there. But Richie James fumbles the ball. Shout out to the defense for holding them to another field goal. Team ball. You're not going to mention the fact that Tanner dropped a 20-yard pass at the tight end position. And you're not going to mention the fact that even though it was a pass interference, Slayton should have caught that ball and it probably should have been a touchdown with his speed. So you could have been talking about DJ having over 180 yards with a passing touchdown and 2 rushing touchdowns with over 70 yards rushing. You going to bash him for that? You do know DJ was the only guy to have a touchdown in that game. And he had 2. You said you wanted DJ to get you touchdowns. Oh, but it's not passing, so you still get a chance to bash him. But Jalen Hurts can run for 3 touchdowns in a game and not throw a 1 touchdown pass, and he's the greatest. See, it's funny, man, because when I really think about it, you guys are really mad that this guy is smarter than what you think that he is. And he's running these game plans to perfection. Is he missing some passes here or there? Yeah, every quarterback does. I'm not going to bash the man for every little play that he doesn't make. Am I saying DJ is great? No. I'm saying DJ is doing what he's told. And he's doing a damn good job of it because we're 3-1. And who knows what could have happened if Seals didn't fall on that play. You really want this team to go drop back and throw it 30 to 35 times a game with the receivers that we have and the offensive line blocking the way they are? Nobody's going to mention that he's probably the most sacked quarterback in the league. Nobody's mentioning that he's the most pressured quarterback in the league. Nobody's mentioning that he probably has the worst receiving core in the league. It's between us and the Bears, and I think Mooney is better than anything that we have on the field. I think Cole Kmet is just as good as Daniel Bellinger, if not better. They have a good running game as well. They have a very good defense as well. We're basically mirror images of each other, if you ask me. So you name one quarterback that has a struggling offensive line, giving up the most pressures, the most sacks, not a number 1 receiver, not a number 2 receiver, barely a number 3 receiver, and everybody knows you have to run the ball. These receivers don't even get people out there backpedal, bro. That's what DJ is working with out there, but guess what? He got Saquon Barkley behind him, and he got Tebow and Kafka behind him. And as of now, during the season, that's all we need. Let's hope that Kadarius Toney and Wan'Dale Robinson can come in and show a little flash in the pan or something. But I think you guys are mad that Daniel Jones is not stupid. He's not a stupid quarterback. He's not going to force anything that's not there. Is he an extraordinary quarterback that can throw the ball and miraculously get in the receiver's hands consistently? No, but not many quarterbacks are like that. Hell, freaking Patrick Mahomes threw an interception to the Buccaneers when they were up 17 and it was only like 8 minutes left in the game. Why are you throwing that pass? Nobody complains about that. You want to know why? Because they get opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Andy Reid makes it to where those receivers get open a whole lot. So you can make mistakes and come right back out and make a good play. Their offense allows you to do that. We don't have that luxury because we don't have the luxury of those receivers or those players on the field. We have to make do with what we got. It's Bellinger, Barkley, Jones, or bust right now. I will say this, he has been throwing to the tight ends pretty well because why? They seem to get open on the plays that we call. But it's funny, man. I hope DJ keeps pissing you guys off, man. Unfortunately, he has a high ankle sprain. He might not play this week. Davis Webb comes out there. Davis Webb, go out there and ball out, bro. If you throw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, I'm going to be cheering for you just like I would be cheering for DJ. It's about this team, man. It's not about one player. I'm going for the Giants. I want the Giants to be 11-6, not just one player. I don't hate just one player, and I don't just vote for one player. I vote for this team, and I see what this team does, and I see what this coaching staff does for this team. This team plays for each other. This team loves each other out there on the field. This team plays hard for each other. Barkley plays hard for DJ. DJ plays hard for Evan Neal. Andrew Thomas plays hard for DJ. Andrew Thomas plays hard for Saquon Barkley to get those yards. Bellinger out there doing the best he can. Tanner out there doing the best he can. Richie James out there doing the best he can. Even David Seals is out there doing the best he can. Slayton out there doing the best he can. You got to come up with that catch, bro. Even though your face mask was grabbed, you got back and it hit you dead in the hands. You should have caught that. But this team is out there doing the best they can for each other, and they're playing their butts off and is getting victories. Whether who are we beating or not, you play what's on your schedule. See, y'all so tunnel vision on Bash and DJ, you don't really see the turnaround this team really has done. You don't see what good coaching really does for a team. This team, I'll be honest with you, this team on offensive side of the ball is nowhere near where it needs to be. But somehow, some way, this coaching staff finds somehow, some way to get victories. And people step up when needed. They trust in this coaching staff enough to know that when they need to step up, if the play is there, they make it, no matter who it is. It could be Seals. Seals could come up with a 13-yard catch for a first down to keep the drive going. DJ, he can throw an absolute monster bullet over the middle of the field to Richie James to keep the play going, keep the drive going. Saquon Barkley, we need you. We got to give you 31 carries. Saquon Barkley, say less. You're seeing a winning culture built right in front of you, but you're so blind to it because of your hate for DJ that you're not even appreciating the coaching that's being done with this team. You're not appreciating the winning culture that's being built with this team. You're not appreciating the heart that this team goes out there and play. We lose 2 quarterbacks. Guess what? Saquon Barkley, Wildcat. We gonna Wildcat this thing to a victory. Fuck it. You're not appreciating this team playing for each other, and it's sad. You're too busy worrying about getting your coveted quarterback here, and if you put him in the same situation, it would be worse because a rookie is going to try to force it. You're going to see a lot of interceptions and a lot of turnovers. You say, oh, man, we've been losing so much, I just want to win. And then when we do win, you still do the same shit. You're ungrateful. You're ungrateful. Be happy that this team is playing well enough to win games. Be happy that this team is playing for each other and not going at each other's throats. Be happy that this team didn't fall apart when Kenny Galladay did that BS. Be happy this team hasn't fallen apart with all the injuries that we've had. Years past all these injuries, we're 0-4. Be happy that you have a GM and a coach that built depth on this team and built a winner coach on this team to where next man up really means next man up. Be happy that you have a defense that goes out there and say, okay, if the team can only put up 19 points a game, you're not scoring 17. Put it on us. Put it on Big Dex. Put it on Leo. Be happy that Tate Crowder, after a horrible game against the Cowboys, steps up against the Bears and has a hell of a game. Bounces back. Be happy that we could pull somebody like Jalen Smith off the street and he comes in and has a hell of a game. Be happy that Dexter Lawrence is proven the reason why he got his 5th-year option. Be happy that this defense still balls out when Leo is gone. Be happy that this secondary still steps up when Aaron Robinson goes out, when Julian Love goes out. Be happy that this coaching staff got the X-Man playing good. Old Shane Zimenez is playing good when we get a coaching staff in here and that knows what they're doing. Let's speak on the positives. Be happy that Andrew Thomas is the best left tackle in the game. Be happy that when Evan Neal went out, Henderson, a guy from the practice squad, comes in and he plays very well and the run game doesn't suffer because of it. Be happy that your quarterback is not trying to force things and forcing turnovers and causing us to lose games like you want him to. Be happy that Saquon Barkley came out this offseason and told you to stay on that other side when I ball out, and he's the #1 running back in the league again. Be happy that this team can overcome a lackluster play from the receivers, especially your $72 million receiver. Be happy that we can overcome that. Positive, positive, positive. Forget the negative. Positivity is the only way this crap is going to change. But it seems that you guys want another 4-13 season so you get your coveted quarterback. You're not thinking what that does to this team. You're creating another losing culture. Don't you see that? How can you not see that? This team tanks and goes 3-14 or 4-13 like you want them to get your coveted quarterback. These players are not the same. Xavier McKinney is not the same. You believe a little bit less in Brian Tebow, a little bit less in Kafka, a little bit less than Wink Martindale. You believe a little bit less in Joe Shane because a whole new regime and it's the same thing once again. But it's not. Be happy about that. These guys out there fight for each other. And this is real fighting for each other. These guys believe in each other. It's real belief. So I'm happy Daniel Jones is not as stupid as you think that he is. He's not forcing anything. And when we need him to step up and make plays, he's done it all season long. I don't give a damn what you talking about. I wouldn't give a damn if you went 6 for 8 for 40 yards and no touchdowns. We won the game. The one pass that we needed him to make, he made it. I don't care about your damn stats that other quarterbacks are putting up. We got a better record than them. It's amazing how a little bit of a culture change and coaching change helps this team win games that we would have lost last year. Hands down. We would have lost against the Titans last year. We would have lost against the Panthers last year. We would have lost against the Bears last year. This team right now, with the coaching that we had last year, would have been 0-4. And we all know it. But that's what you want, right? So we can get Will Levis, or we can get C.J. Stroud, or we can get Bryce Young. Then what? He's going to save the franchise? He's going to save us from another disappointing season with another disappointing coaching staff in that first season? He's going to handle more of the somber of losing with this fan base? These coaching staffs got this fan base in New York rocking again. That's what you wanted, right? What you complaining for? Shut up and enjoy the ride. Enjoy that you have a team that can go out there and we can say, hey, look, we got a chance to win. But your hate is so strong for Daniel Jones that you would rather lose than Daniel Jones actually get a win. That's so stupid. Real fans know that these victories are precious. So what? You say that we ain't supposed to win these games, or we should have lost this game, we should have lost, should have, could have, would. Hell no, we won. You don't say that crap with nobody else other team. Oh, we only won because of this. We only won. We won. We won because we're a team. And we won because our quarterback is smart and he's not going to force anything that's not there just to please you guys. Shout out to DJ for doing that. Now, whether he's here or not next year, who cares? I'm worried about the right now and this year. We go 11-6 and make it to the playoffs. That's a damn good year, and that's a damn good way to start off a whole new regime. I don't care about all that other crap. I don't care about all the other disrespectful stuff that you say about DJ. All the disrespectful stuff you say about all these other players on the team. Oh, Kayvon Tebow ain't really showing that he's number 5 pick. Only his second damn game of the year. Of his career. But he made that fumble recovery that Ojulari did. That helped out this team tremendously. He's getting quarterback pressures every game. Helps out this team tremendously. He's getting very good edge presence that allows the linebackers to come in on middle blitzes and sack the quarterback. That's good. He showed improvement on holding the edge on the run. That's good from his first game. Talk about the good. Oh, only thing you can talk, oh, he's not getting sacks. Oh, Trayvon Walker is doing it. Aiden Hutchinson is doing it. Shut up. He's on a team that has a better record than the 2-2 Jaguars and the 1-3 Lions. Aiden Hutchinson is on the defense that's giving up points at a historic race. Their team is scoring 35 points a game and only 1-3. But Aiden Hutchinson, he's that dude, right? And I say Aiden Hutchinson is good, but he's on a defense that's giving up over 35 points a game. Kayvon Thibodeau's on a defense that's only giving up 18. You can take your stats and you can shove them. The only stat that matters is win and losses. You go in that locker room and you find the guys that care about their stats, you find the guys that are not really with this team. You go in a locker room and talk to a guy that only cares about his stats, that's the guy that you need to get rid of. This is about team. This is about the New York Giants. This ain't about DJ. This ain't about just Thibodeau. This ain't about just Tebow. This ain't about just Kafka. This ain't about just Wink. This is about New York football Giants. And this team is 3-1. And that's all that matters. Stop your complaining. Stop your bitching. Stop your nagging. Stop your negativity. Stop your bashing. And really get behind the New York football Giants. Oh, this can't be kept up. Oh, this can't be happening. If this keeps happening, we're going to lose. And, oh, my God, man, our offense is only putting up 19 points a game. Nobody has made the playoffs that play 19 and only makes 19 points a game. But the Pittsburgh Steelers made the playoffs only scoring 20. The Raiders made the playoffs only scoring 22. And guess what? If Grant Gano kicks a field goal, we score 23. And we're averaging almost 20 points a game. With a team with no receivers, lackluster pass protection, and you know we have to run the ball. And we're still averaging almost 20 points a game. The future is bright. The future is very bright. If we can average 20 points a game and you know we have to run the ball and you know our receivers are trash, that's some coaching for your ass. And we played very good defenses as well. That's some coaching for your ass. You play very good defenses. They know you can't pass the ball consistently. They know you can't pass block consistently. And all you have is DJ and Saquon Barkley back there. And we still beat you. And we still almost put up 20 points. That's some coaching for your ass. A defense goes out there on the field knowing that they're going to have to hold a team under 20 points, and they continue to do it. That's coaching for your ass. That's knowing the assignment. And that's team football. Exactly what this Giants team does. So, yeah, I went over a little bit of a rant. So I'll make this a premiere. But you guys need to stop that crap, man. You need to stop that bull crap, man. For real. For real, bro. Get behind your team. Get behind this coaching staff. Get behind whatever. You don't have to like DJ. I ain't telling you to like DJ. But you're a Giants fan first. All this crap about hoping DJ is hurt, hoping he goes on injury reserve, you're a horrible person, man. I'm saying it right here, right now. You're a horrible person. And you don't even deserve to be a part of the New York Giants being 3-1. Damn your NFL draft next year. Damn your quarterback next year. I ain't worried about next year. I'm worried about right now. And for now, DJ's the quarterback, and I'm behind him because I'm a true New York Giants fan. I get behind whoever's at the quarterback. I wouldn't give a damn if it was Tyrod Taylor. I wouldn't give a damn if it was Davis Webb. I didn't give a damn last year when it was Mike Glennon. I didn't give a damn last year when it was Jake Fromm. I'm behind this team. And that's the way it should be, because that's the way you win. But this has been New York Giants Full Access. My message to you damn Giants fans that are just so damn negative about this team being 3-1, because you'd rather be 1-3 and race with the number 1 pick so you can get your coveted quarterback because he's just going to save the New York Giants. You're full of it. And you know it. And it's sad. How dare you compare Daniel Jones to Tim Tebow? Disrespectful sons of. How dare you compare that man to Tim Tebow? Are you silly? Are you sick? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Are you ignorant? Are you childish? Or you're just a pure hater? This team averages almost 20 points, and you know we have to run the ball. Averages 20 points with Kenny Galladay as your number 1 receiver. You don't even play. Kadarius Toney as your number 2 receiver. He don't even play. Wan'Dale Robinson as your number 3 receiver. He don't even play. Richie James, a special teams guy, coming back off an ACL injury. Sterling Shepard, gone for the year. Slayton, still dropping passes. Seals, a practice squad guy that's elevated to his first year of real NFL play. A rookie tight end, another journeyman tight end. A second-year tight end in Myrick, who's just a blocker. A rookie right tackle in Evan Neal, who's just learning how to play. Glowinski not performing the way that we thought that he would. Feliciano looking lost at center. Ben Bredesen not playing up to the ability at left guard that we thought that he could. Shane Lemieux hurt. We do have Andrew Thomas, who's an absolute stud and the best left tackle in the game. And guess what? That's all we need. 3-1, baby. New York Giants going 11-6. This has been New York Giants Full Access. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you don't like the way I came and let you guys know you need to get behind your team, that means you're not for the Giants anyway. So we don't need you. Now, until the next episode, you know what it is, man. Peace.
This has been a Big Blue Crew production.